As you've probably seen from the title, I have just beat Timespace Junction Floor 4 without using Clotho. Coming to the leaderboards, you can notice that nearly everyone is using Clotho, especially the top places. But not me, guys. I have Clotho, but I wanted to do something that is more accessible to you guys, so I was, no joke, since the morning from today until now, which is midnight 23, as you can see on the cam. And obviously I was on and off, but I was at least 7 hours trying to come up with a comp that can work without Clotho. And I'm sorry to those of you who don't have Daisy, but you're gonna need it for this one because I have not figured out something else. So the team comp is very simple and the concept behind it even simpler. You want to have Mannie, Jericho, Daisy and Tioreh. From here you can already understand which one is what. Mannie will be your main DPS, Jericho will be your burster, Daisy will be your support and Tioreh will be your healer and magic orbs farmer. Mannie's stats currently look like this, her weapons look like this, and she has longsword with a cold enchant, and this is the weapon I used. I've seen people do it with dual swords though. I feel like for this comp longsword is a must, it works way better. She's running exploration of the unknown +5 level 1 ability, and I'm using 2 life crystals to get pierce. Throughout the video you're not gonna see blocks because Mannie has 100 plus pierce, and then I'm using this ring that honestly it's not even good because it's not efficiency, so it was for dual swords, but you can use another ring. Let's say you can use the new ring from the event because it gives you element attack. You can use the corrupted watcher because it gives crit damage. You can use the arachne one for crit chance, or you can even go with another life crystal one to get defense shatter, especially if you have one with cold attack like here. Her masteries look like this, and she is P5. And I know some people will only have P4, but I mean, I can control this. I got the dupe on when I was pulling for Clotho. I actually got the double and I got Mannie after Clotho, so I'm sorry. Next is Jericho, and their stats look like this. She's on this dual swords that you get at the start of the game, because with her E she will always hit from the back, and that's considered an ambush, so it will decrease the crit resistance of the enemy by 32% for 20 seconds, which is huge. She's on her burster set with the Twisted Thought set to give even more burst efficiency. She is not mastered, and she is P3. Afterwards, we have Daisy, and Daisy's stats look like this. Then she's on a Blazing Grimoire fully limit broken, level 50, and I put her weapon on her to give an extra attack, and I put Elaine's staff on her as well to give some extra attack. And I'm gonna be honest, makes no difference because you will not attack with Daisy. She's running Spring Robe with this mix of accessories that I'm gonna be honest, make no sense. She is mastered and she is P4. And finally our healer, Tioreh. This is what her stats look like. And you cannot see, but this is healing efficiency, the 21.97%. She is on a Blazing Wand. It's level 10. Both of the other weapons are level 1, and as you can see, one of them is even blue, so no investment on her. She is on Adventure's Beginning +1, and if you get this to +5, you will get more healing and more magic charging efficiency. I'm not gonna lie, it would have made my life way easier, but I have no upgrade materials. The ability here is level 2 though, and I just put some random set on her as well. She is not mastered, but she is P10. And I will show you the fight and I will narrate over it, but you need to know one thing. The secret to this fight, at least with this team composition, is ulting with Daisy. The enemy starts with 100 stacks of crit resistance or damage resistance, I'm not sure now, so you need to remove them with Daisy's ultimate. Each Daisy ultimate will remove it by 50, but it's over time, so if he moves around, which he does a lot, you will need to do probably like 3 ults sometimes. That's why you need to magic charge a lot. However, if you do manage to remove all the stacks at around 7:20, 7:15 minutes in the clock, rest assured, because you will most likely complete the floor with 3 stars. I mean, it depends on your DPS, but from my insane amount of tries, that's basically where I figured that I was about to complete it, but then I died a lot or etc. Because to be honest, I feel like this one is a little bit bugged with the dodge timings, etc, but we managed to complete it. So keep in mind, that's the trick. You need to ult with Daisy to remove the stacks. Tioreh is there to heal you, so just use her and abuse her, and then burst with Jericho, go to Mannie, and spam abilities and attacks. So let's move on to the fight now. Okay, so we're here on the footage and let's let this roll. Obviously the first thing you want to do is eat the fruit and meat pie. This one is a must, like there's no way around it. You want to start with Daisy, and I'm just spamming abilities to farm the magic orbs, as you can see. And sometimes you can stun him in this one, but this time didn't happen. I'm ulting when he's halfway through the way to me, and then just farm some more orbs. Go to Jericho just to get the burst going. Ult, and I could have stunned him there, it was better, but I ulted. Every time you can stun him, like when he's about to shoot flames, do it, because otherwise he will struggle a lot with the burns on the ground. They do a lot of damage. And if you noticed, his stacks are all gone. If you go back here, he had stacks, as you can see, but now they're all gone, which means we successfully removed the stacks from him. After removing the stacks, you just want to burst him. And after bursting, just go to Mannie. And as I left that tiny bit so I could burst with Mannie to trigger the Black Flame Sword, to trigger the Longsword passive, get more crit damage, etc. And that's the trick to giving damage on this dragon, by the way, because I was doing this for a lot of time and I was like, I don't know how people can do this without having B10 characters. But it's because of those stacks that he has of defense, and I never even noticed them. So yeah, that's literally the secret. After this, it's just a skill test. You need to dodge and you need to attack, and eventually you will defeat him. You can see I'm going behind him to burst. And then I move to Mannie, ultimate, and as soon as you ult with Mannie, Q. Because this guy will put something on the ground that gives you out of control and some extra bullshit. So you want to move as soon as possible. Make sure you use your Q as well on him to give damage, because it's still a decent chunk of damage. Then every time you have your Eerie trigger, use it. It gives like 50k, so it's very, very good. And don't lose your patience. This is like a Souls game. This guy is getting attack stacks, so he will one-shot you. You cannot be greedy. You need to take your time, make sure you heal up, put your buffs up, burst him again, and then go back to Mannie and ult and do your job properly. If you get greedy, you will die and you will be really, really mad, guys, I assure you. Because it happened to me a few times, so yeah. As you can see, dodge, like, don't be greedy, just take your time and you will clear it. As you can see, it was a 2 minutes 22 clear, so pretty decent, 8 seconds to spare, and you will get the rewards. I had already completed the 2-star one before, because as I've said, an insane amount of tries went into this. But yeah, I hope this helped you. I hope the tips I gave you at the end helps you clear it, and the team comp as well. I know it's not fully free to play, but it's free to play friendly. You only need one character basically that is limited banner, so I hope this helps you clear it, and if so, don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe, guys. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.